have decided last minute to vlog my week. It is halfway through Monday. I got up very early this morning to drive my husband to the airport. He is away for 3 days in Adelaide at a work conference, and I have like stuff happening this week, and I have a couple of crochet pattern tests, so why not? Let's try a weekly vlog and see how it goes. I am going to head inside and eat some lunch. Very important update. And then after work, I am hoping to go and do, well, hoping might be the wrong word. I'm planning to go and do a sprint set. I have a very big frisbee tournament coming up in November, and I've just had like 2.5 weeks off doing any exercise because I was quite sick. So I'm trying to play catch up. I have a pattern test to finish for Lauren, making a little plushy cow, which is really cute. And I also just got word today, I'm very excited that I will be pattern testing the Itty Bitty Kitty from Zach. I think he told me about this pattern like 8 months ago when he was first making it for one of his markets. So I'm very excited that it's like coming out to the world and that I get to pattern test it. It is no secret that I love cats. Oh my god, speaking of a cat, wait. This little guy literally just walked in front of the car as I was talking about it. Look at him. That was a very necessary interruption. He's just sitting there, just chilling. Immediately distracted. Anyway, I'm very excited to do that pattern test, and I'm currently running a pattern test for a Kindle Sleeve, book sleeve, so I'm hoping to be filming a tutorial for that for YouTube this week as well. And then I have a couple of events, so let's see how this vlogging goes. I might forget to film at some point. All right, let's go. Oh my god. As it turns out, my dad is here today, so I'm gonna heat us both up some lunch and sit down in the driveway and eat lunch with him. We did not have as much burrito bowl friendly stuff in the fridge as I thought we did, but it'll still be good, I'm sure. You're gonna get to come all over my house in this video, but I just got an email that we got a review of our yarn on my yarn shop, which is very exciting. And it is from Phoebe, so shout out to Phoebe saying, I absolutely love this yarn. I'll be buying again for bigger projects in the future. It's incredibly soft and durable, great for big toys or maybe something thicker like dishcloths and pillowcases. Can't wait to try every color, they're so vibrant. Clap hands emoji. Thanks Phoebe. I am now making a cup of tea, and then I am going to get back to my work from home work desk and then carry on with my day. Oh, hi Bango. Put on my cozy clothes. I am done with work. I have already made one of Zach's little buddies, little kitty buddies, and I've decided to make my life difficult and now try and make my other cat. But there's 4 different cats in this pattern, which is so cool, but not a tabby, and Patty is like very distinctly a tabby cat. So I'm going to try to adapt one of these just to add some little stripes of light brown and black into it. So let's see how this goes. lighting changed quite drastically in that video because I got a work call that I had to take, and that took like half an hour. So it is now 5:30 and I'm rapidly losing light, but I did the kitten. I think it went all right for a little tabby. There's not heaps of rows in this pattern. It's gonna be so good for like markets and stuff, but because of that I didn't put like too many color changes in it, but I think it's giving tabby. What do you reckon? Anyway, this is Patty. They're so cute. I'm now gonna get changed and do a sprint set, which I'm super psyched about, as you can tell, and then come home and have dinner and maybe finish my cow pattern test. All right, bye. That was hard, and there are lots of men running and playing soccer on the field, so I had to just run on the path. There's my sweaty face for you. All right, whew, home to make dinner and shower. All right, I'm trying a curry noodle recipe. You're not gonna be able to see that, from Instagram. And I don't have exactly the right stuff, so I'm gonna just see what happens when I add in some extra vegetables and use coconut cream instead of coconut milk and use a different kind of noodle. What could possibly go wrong? I think this is gonna work. I'm choosing to have faith in the process, and we will see. Tonight I really want to finish the Cassie cow pattern test. That's like number 1 on my list. I'm gonna eat dinner and then I'm gonna sit and watch The Office and finish that test. And then if I have time, I might go downstairs, see if I can do a setup for a tutorial video for the Kindle Sleeve that I'm gonna have coming out soon. But I don't know how I'm gonna go getting an overhead. So we'll see how that goes. But I think that's my plan tonight. You know, I was kind of not at all convinced that this was gonna work. And I am still maybe not convinced. Oh my God, this lighting is terrible. Taste test time. They are fine, very edible. This is where I got to with the cow. I have all the bits and pieces. I forgot that the assembly instructions were coming later to the pattern, so this is it, my faceless cow for now. I think I'm just gonna have a cup of tea and read in bed. So my good intentions of editing this day by day have already fallen over, but it's been a really long day. I was up very early, so maybe we'll have another run at it tomorrow. Bango has come to say goodnight. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm off to work. I don't usually drive, but there's strikes on public transport this week and I don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm gonna drive in. I think it's gonna be like a pretty boring day, so the Tuesday might be light on, which is fine. Hopefully I can finish that cow test tonight, and I might make a couple more of the kitties for Zach's test. And then I've got a busy week for the rest of the week, so taking it easy today is probably not the worst thing. So let's go to work. My workday is done, and I don't have that much planned for tonight. I think I'm going to go past the shops on the way home. Lighting failure. I'm gonna go past the shops on the way home and grab some stuff for dinner, and then go for a run, and then I think I'm gonna try figuring out this lighting and tripod setup for the Kindle tutorial. Book sleeve tutorial. Setting up for the book sleeve tutorial. I had stuff for pizza in the fridge, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know what my odds of doing this are, but I'm gonna try to make one of Zach's itty bitty kitties while that cooks. I didn't quite make it, but I got pretty close. Not bad. It's a very quick pattern. I'm gonna eat downstairs in our little warehouse, and I need to set the light up, and then I need to try and figure out some kind of tripod situation. So okay, that is set up, and now I need to find an extension lead and go and get a tripod to put a camera here somewhere. So I set up, I just started filming it, to be honest. This is the start of the Kindle sleeve that I'm making in the tutorial. I'm excited. I think it's a nice pattern. I hope the lighting's a bit better. I think if I like zoom in, you can see stuff better, and the lighting's a bit better for it. It's definitely better than sitting at my desk when daylight is like dying on me. So I did intend to just test it, but yes, I started making it. So there we are. Yay, it works. I'm gonna go upstairs now and keep working on this, probably. I need to get to like 21 rows, and then I can keep doing the tutorial. So I'll just come back for the border. So I might go upstairs and have a cup of tea while I work on it. And then I also need to start, I need to start editing this. Maybe I'll do that. It's also cat feeding time, so I'm gonna show you what they do anytime I'm standing in the kitchen with their food bowls. Okay, I decided that it was better to edit this. So I'm gonna start doing that, and then probably go to bed. So this will be my last Tuesday update. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna start the day with a walk with my friend to go and get coffee. She lives around the corner, and we haven't caught up in ages. We're used to seeing each other like at least twice a week, and we've been away and then sick, and things have kept us apart. So I'm really excited to catch up with her. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. We are starting our day with cuddles and walking to get coffee with a friend. Do you mind? I've been working on this Kindle sleeve, and this is the number of rows that I had on the pattern, but hi Bango again. There's a bit of a gap at the top, so I've just messaged my testers to see if they had the same, and if I need to maybe add a couple more rows to the pattern for Kindle. I don't actually own a Kindle. I used to own a Kindle, and I gave it to my mum, so I've borrowed it back off her to have one in the house so that I can test this finally. So maybe my calculations were wrong. Good to test. I'll figure it out today. That's on the agenda. It's lunchtime and my dad is here again, as you can probably hear in the background. He is cutting stuff under the house. So I'm gonna make us some lunch, which is gonna be leftover curry noodles, and I'm gonna add some prawn dumplings to them. And then I'm gonna pack a little thank you gift for Juliet at So Hooked Crochet, who did a little promo for us, and we did a giveaway at their craft cinema night. I wanted to send her something with the giveaway prize, but then I was worried it would like get mixed up and I didn't know how to separate them properly. So I'm gonna send a little surprise gift and hopefully it reaches her before this comes out. I will be winning no awards for presentation. At the train, ready to go to my event. Woohoo! I'm in fancy earrings. Good morning. It's been a slow start to the day, but I am about to walk and get a coffee. This morning I have done a little bit more filming of the tutorial, but then my dad arrived and he makes lots of noise down there with his tools, so I couldn't keep filming that. And then I packed an order that I had come in overnight. I don't know, someone was yarn shopping late in Adelaide, which I'm not complaining. So or really early this morning. I don't know. I didn't look at the time. So I've packed that and I've booked the courier for that. So there's 2 orders ready for pickup, and I have another one that I need to post at the post office today, so I'll probably do that at lunchtime. And that's pretty much all I've done this morning. So I'm gonna walk and get a coffee, and then I'll be logging on for work for the day. So not much else will happen until lunchtime when I'm going to the post office. It is lunchtime. I spent a bit of time this morning reworking the Patty and Bango's Place homepage a little bit. Did a bunch of work for my job. Now I'm going to walk to the post office to post a sample card order that we got. I don't do those by courier so that I can save people shipping. And then I'll probably buy lunch today, I think, because last night was a big one and I cannot be bothered. So that's on the agenda. I also completely forgot, I just got an email that we're getting a new rug delivered today. So that's a very exciting update from today that I'd completely forgotten about. Woohoo! It's so lush. My evening plans got cancelled. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a walk, and then when my husband gets home from work, we are gonna go on a little dumpling date and catch up, because we haven't really seen each other this week because he's been away and then I was out last night when he got home. So I'm excited. He's pretty wrecked from the conference. So when we get home, he'll probably just chill out, and then I maybe will try and finish filming the Kindle Sleeve tutorial. And then depending on how long that takes, I've only got the border rows to go. Depending on how long that takes, I'll do some editing of these vlog clips so that it doesn't take me like a month to get this vlog out. So that is my new evening plan. I've just finished filming my tutorial and taking some photos of the Kindle Sleeve, and then I got a little bit sidetracked looking at my Google Ads account, just checking how that is going. Now I think I'm gonna go upstairs, make a cup of tea and do some editing. So it's like 8:30, so that's probably gonna be the rest of my night, and I will see you tomorrow for the last day of the vlog. It's Friday tomorrow. Happy Friday. I'm working from home again today. I woke up to a message from Gwenny's Crochet that I have been chosen as a tester for their new bird patterns coming out. So I'm testing the pelican. There's also a crow and something else. A pigeon. Pigeon is the other one. So I've been selected for the pelican because it's my mum's favorite, so that's what I put my hand up for. So I'm making that this morning, and then my mum is coming for lunch, which will be nice. And then tonight I'm going to dinner with my husband and two of his cousins who are here from Ireland. So we're going out for that. And that is going to be my day. And then this weekend, I think I already said, I'm playing a frisbee tournament all weekend. So I'm going to end the vlog on Friday because Saturday and Sunday will just be running around a field. Nothing to report. So that's the plan. I'm going to work on this pelican a bit. I really have that I just woke up look, don't I? That's fine. We're all friends here. The start of my pelican is here, under him. So that's helpful. I finished the body, and now I'm gonna get changed and go for a quick walk before work so that I'm not just sat at my desk all day, because not good for my brain when I do that. So that's the plan. Work is done for the day and for the week. So good. I am gonna log off and I think finish my pattern test for Gwen. I'm not sure how much time I'll have before dinner tonight, so maybe I'll try and get in a little bit of editing of this and then go to dinner. I have no idea where we're going. I have no idea what cuisine it is, but I'm sure it'll be good. Okay, but one thing I did do today that I forgot to mention was I finally weaved the ends in on my Valor vest. So I have not blocked it, but I'm gonna show you anyway because I'm excited. It's such a good pattern. Go and check it out. It's from @edsfart on Instagram. 10 out of 10 pattern. I love it. This is in Bango's Blend, Morning Fog colorway, and I haven't blocked it, but it's still got pretty good drape, even without blocking, so happy days. That is another thing I did today. I'm very glad to have it off my metaphorical plate and also physically off the chair that sits in my office with all its ends unwoven in. So I'm pretty sure it's covered in cat hair because the cats like to sit on it. But happy days! Yay! From dinner, and a friend of mine ordered our biggest order yet, and I'm driving near their place tomorrow, so I'm going to pack it for them now and drop it off while we're down there. So let's go. pack our biggest order with me. It is 20 balls of Moo Moo's milk cotton in a variety of colours. So, let's go. I'm just going to put it in a box to take with me and drop off to them. What's the word? Not adopt. Adapt.